I know you've heard of a 24-hour readathon, but have you ever heard of a 24-hour build-a-thon? I know that's something that I had never heard of. I'm sure somebody out there has done a build-a-thon before, but this is new to me, so I'm gonna claim this as my finding of a 24-hour build-a-thon. And basically what that is just I and my husband, of course, we're going to be building our Legos for the next 24 hours. So when you're doing a 24-hour readathon, it's you're reading, trying to get through your TBR card, TBR list for 24 hours. You stay home or go wherever, but you're just reading for 24 hours. And that's definitely something I've already done, and I had so much fun doing that. If you're interested in seeing how that was, you can check out my TikTok at Borderline Millennials to see what that was like. But for today, we decided to mix things up because we, as you can see, have a plethora of Legos that have been piling up, and we really need to build these. So today we are doing a 24-hour Lego build-a-thon, and I want you all to join in with me and hopefully get inspired to do a build-a-thon of your own. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's start. All right, so as you can see here, we have 6 different Legos to build, and I have to be honest with you, I've actually never built a Lego that was bigger than, just like a cute succulent or some of the flowers that Lego does. I've never actually built a full scene Lego before, so I don't know what compelled me to do this today, but I think it's actually gonna be a lot of fun. I'm approaching my 30s, and I'm turning 30 actually in May of this year, 2025, and I just feel like it's a time where I really wanna try out different hobbies, see what works, and honestly try different hobbies that keep me at home and keep me away from the outdoors spending so much money. But I know Legos aren't cheap, but that's okay because a lot of these were actually gifts. So I'm really excited to do that, to try out a new hobby. Maybe Lego building is going to be my next thing because I'm really into reading right now, and I have a few other hobbies that I want to try out. But I think Lego building is a great cozy hobby because it's something that you can do and kind of take your mind off of whatever's been going on, whatever's stressing you out. But it's also something you can do while catching up on your shows, watching a movie, or listening to music, kind of doing something else while you're doing it. It's not a full, you have to completely zone in type hobby. And I think those types of hobbies are actually pretty good to have because some hobbies you really have to focus in on. Like when you're reading, you can't really do much else than read unless it's like an audiobook. But with a Lego, I'm actually planning to build these while catching up on some shows, watching some movies. So I think that's going to be really fun to do. But let me give you a quick Lego tour of what Legos we're hoping to build today in these next 24 hours and what Legos we're probably going to have to build after this 24 hours at another time. Maybe I'll do another 24-hour build, but we'll see what we get through today. I feel like I'm going to be able to do maybe at least 2 Legos are my goal. I hope I can get through 2 Legos. I know my husband really wants to at least get through 1 and probably another one, but we'll see how that goes. So let me give you the full Lego tour that we have right now. Right here, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas Lego. This was a gift from my husband around the Halloween time this year, and I'm really excited to build this because I love all things spooky, and Nightmare Before Christmas is actually one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm absolutely obsessed with Tim Burton and anything that he does, so I'm excited to build this one. This Lego itself is 2,193 pieces, so definitely gonna be, I've never done any single Lego over a couple hundred pieces before, so this is definitely gonna be a challenge. I feel like I can definitely get this done, but I'm gonna leave this one to later on just in case I don't finish, because maybe I'll do this for a Halloween Lego build, which I think could be really fun. Well, we'll see. I actually just realized I have more Legos than this. I have one more because I was just saying how we wanted to do this one for maybe a Halloween build if we don't get to it today in these 24 hours. But I just remembered I have another Halloween Lego, and I have the Hocus Pocus house, the Sanderson sisters cottage from Hocus Pocus. So let my husband go and find that, and then we'll keep going with the tour. Oh, there he is. He's right here. Boom. Thanks, babe. Okay, so instead of 6 Legos, we have 7 Legos. So the next one I want to show you is the Hocus Pocus house that I just talked about. This one is another Halloween inspired one. This one's 2,316 pieces, so just a little bit more than the Nightmare Before Christmas one. This one I'm so stoked to build. We've been like holding on to this for like over a year, I think, right now. And I don't know, we just don't have a whole lot of space, but we've finally made space to actually display these Legos. So we're stoked to actually get to do them. So this is the second Lego. Again, I'm gonna save this to the end because if I get to it this 24 hours, great. If not, I'm gonna save this and maybe do another Halloween Lego build for the fall. This one is definitely one I'm hoping I can get done today. This is the Winnie the Pooh one. This is another one of the Lego ideas. This has 1,265 pieces, so it doesn't seem as daunting as a lot of these other ones are. And so I think I can definitely get this done. Oh my gosh, you can see how long we've had this because it's literally covered in dust. But this one's super cute. It's their little tree house, and it's got Rabbit, Eeyore, Pooh, Piglet, and Tigger over here, and then kind of the cute little cottage scene here with the tree. So I think this one's going to be pretty, I don't know if it's going to be easy, but I think it's going to take less time than the other ones I've shown so far. All right, then over here is one that I'm like the most stoked about. This one I just got because it just got released recently in 2025. I've had my eye on this for like over a year since they announced that Lego was going to turn the Edward Cullen house into an actual Lego. So this is another one of the idea Legos. And I'm just so stoked. I'm actually probably gonna do this one first and actually put on the Twilight movie so we can watch Twilight while building the Cullen house. And I just think that that is the perfect weekend activity for me. This one is 2,001 pieces and it's just incredible. I love this. I'm so excited to build this. So I hope you're excited too because I'm a Twilight stan for life. I am a Twihard. I read all the books as a teen and I watched all the movies many times, and I'm Team Jacob in case you were wondering. Sorry about it. This one is the Star Wars Lego Cantina. Oh my god. So this one was actually a wedding gift to my husband and I, but honestly, this is a wedding gift for my husband. I'm over here looking at him because he's just watching me do this. But this one has 3,187 pieces, which is just so much, but that's okay because my husband's gonna do this one. This is gonna be the first one that he builds. He's been waiting to do this for almost a year now. Actually, probably over a year because I think we got it for our engagement party, which was like a year before our actual wedding. So it's been like 2 years since we got this and he hasn't been able to build it. So he is really eager to build this one. And then lastly, we have 2 more Legos here and they are both Disney princess castles. So first, these are like so heavy. So first we have the Disney 100 special edition I think it's Cinderella's castle. Doesn't say. Yeah, I think this is Cinderella's castle, but this is the one from Disneyland Park, I believe, not the one at Disney World or any other theme park. But anyways, this is the castle that we have to build, and this one is oh my god. Hold my pearls when I say this. It is 4,837 pieces, and I don't even know how long that would take me to do. I really have no idea because I told you I've only done like succulents and flowers, and those don't take too long, but they probably take me like an hour. So I have no idea how long this is gonna take me to build, or my husband, whoever ends up doing this build. But this is one of the castles for the Disney 100 celebration in 2024, I believe. All right, this one's not as heavy. And then this is the second castle here that we have. This is another like Cinderella castle, but they don't actually just call it a Disney castle. So it's not like the Lego 100 or the Disney 100. It's just like a general Disney castle. It doesn't say which princess it is. Oh, actually it says it on the back here. It says it's the Cinderella castle at Walt Disney World Resort, Florida. And then it's the Lego Cinderella castle. So it's actually supposed to be 74 centimeters tall and 48 centimeters wide. This one has all of like Mickey and friends. So like Mickey, Minnie, Tinkerbell, Daisy, Donald. I don't actually see Goofy or Pluto. So that's a bummer. Maybe we'll have to like find them later. But this one is, this one's so daunting it doesn't even say how many pieces there are. So this one is a mystery because it doesn't actually say how many pieces there are in this Lego. So that's gonna be fun to figure out. So now that my husband has joined me, this is Arjuna, my husband, I think now it's time we go ahead and get started. You know what Legos we're building. I'm going to be starting with the Twilight Lego here. Arjuna, you're gonna start with the Cantina here. All right, so it is currently 12:35 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon. We're gonna finish Sunday at 12:35 p.m. We might finish a little bit earlier just because we booked a movie like for 12:45. So it might be a 23-hour build-a-thon, but we'll see. We're gonna go as hard as we can for as long as we can. And we're gonna go ahead and get this started. So let me go ahead and show you my timer. All right, 23 hours and 59 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock. Let's go. All right, you see it? Let's build Legos! Woo! Actual pitch press conference release when this idea was pitched in the Lego offices to even become an actual Lego. That's how deep into the lore of this Lego I am. This specific Lego set. The back. Guys, this is so much fun. I'm so happy about this. All right, this is 271 page booklet. This is bigger than some of the novels I've been reading lately. So I have 18 bags, and you have a lot more.
18 bags as well.
Oh, okay. So this is comparable. Yours definitely has more pieces than mine. Before I get started, let me put Twilight on.
Chief of Police. There we go.
I normally label them and then put them in that little blue container I have.
Right.
Sales. Thanks.
About it since you told me you were coming.
All right, keep exaggerating. I'll roll you into the mud.
I'm trying to ram you in the ankle. Yeah, bring it.
She's so cute.
Always like this?
It's getting worse with old age.
Luke and Bella. Alright, we're having a little breakfast because it's almost 1 o'clock and we haven't had breakfast yet. While we watch Twilight and build. like half an hour because we also stopped to make some breakfast because we haven't eaten yet. But I just finished bag 1, which is Bella's little red truck. Here, you can see it. It's so cute. And then Arjuna is on bag 3. You want to show me what you got? You're done. And he's done this little spaceship. So far, Arjuna's definitely doing a lot better. He's got more experience than me at building Legos, but I think I just haven't been focused. So I'm ready to lock in and really just try and get through a lot of this right now because I'm already 49 minutes into the Twilight movie. And so I just need to stop messing around and get focused, or else I don't think I'm going to get a lot built today. So I'm going to go ahead and focus, and then I'm going to check back in when I've gotten a good amount of the way through this Lego build. All right, so I've come to realize I'm a person that definitely needs to organize everything from the bags before I even start. I think this is going to help me have a better foundation and actually understand what I've got going on. So I've poured out the contents of bag 2 and everything is just right out here. Nice and organized, so I'm ready to get started. Also, I love this scene and I never realized how much breathing there was. What a sick, masochistic lion. It's time for a little bit of a check-in. We just finished watching Twilight, the very first movie. It is 2:55 p.m., so we've been in this for about 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I'm currently just about to start bag 4 of the Cullen House, so I haven't gotten super far along, but I think I'm making pretty good progress. Arjuna, which one are you on right now?
I'm still on bag 4 as well.
Okay, great. So we're kind of like on a similar scale, like a similar like timing right now, because we both have 18 bags and we're both on bag 4, so I think we're on a really good pace with each other. Well, let me show you what I've gotten so far. So I've already had breakfast and I also just had some pizza. Starting bag 4, I found it to be most successful when I pour out the bag and then I organize them by not just like the shapes, but also by like the color of each of the shapes. So all of the black ones are here, and then we have a little bit of the red, a little bit of brown, a couple more blacks over there, and then we have the clear ones. I need to move that brown over, and then we have the grays and the tans. So I've gotten a lot of the base of the foundation of the house done already, but I don't know, this is taking a pretty decent amount of time. I think it's going to take me quite a while to actually finish this house. So I think I'm only going to be able to get through 2 Legos today, but that's okay because we have new moon that's about to start and we're having fun. And we're just having a really good time. I'm actually really enjoying it. I think I got a little frustrated at the beginning because it took me a while to get into the Lego and figure out like how my style is when it comes to building. But I think I've got a really good system now and I'm starting to have fun with it. I'm trying not to pay as much attention to the movie because when I am paying too much attention to the movie, I feel like I'm not doing the Lego fast enough. And the whole goal of today's 24-hour build is to get the Legos done, not watch the movies. So I've been trying to really focus on the Legos, get in a good habit, and just having fun with it. So I'm really enjoying this Lego build so far, and I'm excited to see how long this Cullen house actually takes me. Build so far?
Yeah, a lot of beige and brown because it's a cantina. And yeah, I'm excited to see it come up. I got these pieces so far, and I got some other characters here. It's pretty cool.
What are you building right now? Do you know?
I think this is like part of the base of the actual cantina, like the inside.
Nice.
Like these are their little like seatings, and like there's cups here. So.
That's my 2.5 hour update. I'll update you guys again later on once I have some more Lego built and it doesn't look like it's so flat. So I'm going to pop on New Moon and we'll check back in a bit. Time for New Moon. While it might have only been a couple of minutes for you, it's actually been a couple of hours for us. It's officially 5:19 p.m. and we have 19 hours and 15 minutes left of our Lego Build-a-Thon. And we just finished watching New Moon. So now we are about to start Eclipse. I think we're just going to do the full Twilight Marathon and hopefully I'll be done. I am currently on bag number 9. The last one, there was just a lot of pieces, but I'm still chugging along. I'm not super tired yet or anything like that. I'm drinking a little protein drink. Probably after I build this Lego, I'm going to do a little bit of a workout. Maybe we'll go get some dinner or something like that because I think we'll probably need a little bit more fuel at that time and some food and just to like move our bodies around. But yeah, so far so good. Let me show you how it's looking. All right, so this is what we've got so far. We've got the first level of the Cullen house, and then I think I've actually started building the second level here. So far, I've got Esme, I think, Carlisle, Bella, Charlie. That's R2-D2 and C-3PO from my husband's Lego kit, and another little creature. So we've got a lot of our people going. Our Juno's is looking good. He's got like the base level of his cantina done. He's even got like a functioning door. He's got the barmaid still and a ship. And you're doing good. Yeah.
A little tired.
And it's started getting a little bit darker in here. So we're just going to keep chugging along. I'm still having fun with this. I'm not super tired, like I said. And I'm really just like really excited to get this finished because I've been really wanting this Twilight house for a long time. So I think my excitement of the finished product is really keeping me going. And then also watching the Twilight movies is like giving me good motivation. So we'll see actually how many Twilight movies it takes me to finish this. So right now we're starting the third movie, Eclipse, and we're gonna keep going, chugging along. Time for Eclipse. This was my favorite book, fun fact, of the Twilight Saga. 5:23. Getting back to it. So this is the progress actually. So this is the bottom floor I've shown you, and I just finished this next level. I think I still have a couple more bits of this one left to go, but I'm really proud. I've finished 2 levels of this tri-level Cullen house, and I am over halfway done. So doing good there.
Yeah, I think I'm over halfway done here with the cantina. We have this part right here. And then it's working on this part as well. This side. Yeah, it's just cute. It's going. It's coming along.
All right, so we officially just finished watching Eclipse. So that is 3 Twilight movies done. We're getting a little bit hungry because it is currently 7:27 p.m. I am about to start bag 14 on my build. Arjuna's starting bag 12 on his build. And we have 17 hours and some change left in our 24-hour challenge. But we are getting a little bit hungry right now. So we're going to pause real quick while the movie's over. And we're going to make some dinner. We're gonna eat our dinner, start the movie, and then get back to our build. And hopefully we'll be done with our build by before 10. I think that would be cool, but we'll see how this goes. We're actually having a fun time. I think we just need some fuel. So let's go ahead and eat some dinner right now. We just finished eating dinner. It was a really good, really hearty meal. We had salmon baked, zucchini, and then some white cheddar protein bonza gluten-free chickpea mac. And we're definitely feeling a little bit more tired. Like Arjuna's back here. He's sleepy. I already know he is. I'm definitely sleepy too, but we're going to push through. We're going to keep going. I had a shirt change because I don't know why I wasn't wearing this shirt from the very beginning because it's from New Moon. It's Jacob saying, "Bella, where the hell have you been, loca?" And it's just like one of my favorite t-shirts of all time. But I was like, this is actually the perfect t-shirt for me to wear right now. So it is currently 8:33. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 8:33 p.m. We've been at this for 8 hours now because we started at like 12:30 and now it's 8:33. So we've been at this for 8 hours. We're still going strong. We've got some time left to go. I'm trying to finish the Cullen House by 10 p.m. So I only have just under an hour and a half to do that. I have 5 bags left and I think I can do it if I really hunker down and focus. So we're going to throw on Breaking Dawn Part 1 and we're just going to jump right back in. So let's keep building these Legos because we have a lot of time left. All right, here we go. Breaking Dawn Part 1. It took me 11 hours, but I finally finished the Cullen House. We also already finished Breaking Dawn Part 1, and we are partway into Breaking Dawn Part 2, but I'm just so excited to be done. It's not quite 10 o'clock like I was hoping to finish by, but I still think I did pretty good. It's 10:44. We have 13 hours and 15 minutes left of our 24-hour build-a-thon. So I actually did it in closer to 10 hours, not 11 hours, but I think that's pretty awesome, especially for my very first build. I truly had no idea what to expect with this and how long this would even take me. Arjuna's still working on his Cantina because he has about 1,000 more pieces than I did for his Lego, but I'm really proud of myself. I had so much fun doing this, and I want to now give you the full tour of the Cullen house. This is what we got. See, I got Breaking Dawn Part 2 in the back. Renesmee is here, and she's creepy. But this is the house. I decided to put Jacob with the long hair in Bella's truck. And he's just, you know, causing drama like he always does. Then back here, we've got a little spider monkey holding on tight. Edward and Bella climbing in the trees. We have the whole first level up here. Well, I guess it's the third level, but the top level up here, which is Edward's room, we have a little bed. He has his record player that he plays, and it's just so cool. I even got to build a piano for him, so it's like back, I think it's on this floor. It might be on this one. And then down here, we have the second level, which is the living room. We have a staircase right back there, and then we've got the kitchen, which you can kind of peek into. Maybe, hold on. What's cool is there's like actual doors that I built, but here we have Edward's sister. We have Charlie. I think this is supposed to be Esme. I don't think it's supposed to be Alice. And then we have Carlisle, and then of course we have Jacob in wolf form, but I'm gonna call this one like Seth or something. So it's gonna be a different wolf than Jacob because Jacob's already in the scene. I had the best time building this. It was a really good time, and I'm actually just really happy with how it turned out because it looks exactly like I was hoping it to look. The only thing is that I felt like I was missing quite a few pieces. I know there's a ton of Lego sets and a lot of Legos that go into building one entire scenario, but I felt like I was missing at least like 5 or 6 pieces, so I kind of had to finagle something or come up with my own little workaround for these type of misses. So that's okay. But it eventually came together. I just wish I didn't have to scavenge to kind of try and make a quick fix for some of these parts to connect together. But overall, I think it's a really fun Lego set. It was definitely one of the ideal Legos that I was most looking forward to. And I'm really happy that it finally came into fruition and I was able to get it and build it. So shout out to my husband for getting that for me. It's just so cool. Like, look at all the doors. Like, they just thought about every single part of this Twilight house. And it's just so cool. But, yeah. So that is the full tour of the Twilight house right here. Let me just spin it around for you. And we'll get back. Oh, God. Left the werewolf. A lot of the other Legos that we have, we've actually already kind of planned out where we're going to put them. But right now, I had to figure out where we're putting the Cullen house. And I think we're going to adjust this shelf. So this currently has some of our wedding stuff, but I'm going to move that, redistribute that somewhere else in the apartment. And then I think I'm going to see if the Cullen house will fit there. But let me first check before I move things around because it might be too tall. Yeah, I think that's just going to fit like just perfect. Also, this was our wedding cake topper for our wedding cake, obviously. I really love, like I said, Tim Burton type things. And this is actually a hot take on a Coraline doll. And it's my husband and I in the same outfits that we wore for our wedding. We had it custom made. Actually, it was a surprise to my husband on our wedding day. So that was really fun. And then we have our wedding video. It's actually in a book. We found this online. And you open it and it actually plays our wedding video. I love looking at this. I love it. Oh, wow. That is like actually so perfect. I just have to get the car in. Oh, that is so perfect. This is so good. Oh my gosh. It actually couldn't be more perfect. This is fate. I just have to show y'all like how perfect this is. They fit perfectly in this bookshelf. And this is, I think that's the Billy bookcase, you know, that popular Billy bookcase from IKEA, but good to know if you have a Billy bookcase, it'll perfectly fit the Twilight Cullen house. Ah! Arjuna's Cantina is looking awesome. You want to show how it opens?
Yeah.
This is how it opens. So you can see everything inside, which is pretty awesome. Wow, this is like a full cantina.
Yeah, and then these open, like everything opens. The doors open.
Oh, this is cool. This is just like a Scum and Villainy.
Yeah, because it's based off of the cantina, yeah.
Yeah. If you're in Los Angeles or if you're visiting Los Angeles, it is a bar located in Hollywood that's basically based off of this cantina. So it looks very similar, and definitely check it out. I'll link that below so you can check that out. Since it's so late already, I'm definitely getting sleepy, but I feel like because Arjuna's still going and I've still got a little bit left in me, I think I might just try and tackle the Winnie the Pooh one tonight. I mean, I might as well just do it. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do after that because I don't have any other smaller Legos to build. And I feel like when I wake up tomorrow, or like by the time I go to sleep tonight, and then I wake up tomorrow, it'll probably be close to like 10 a.m. And I'll only have 2 hours. And the only remaining Legos I have are humongous. So we'll see. I think we're doing really good. I think the next time we're not going to do a 24-hour build, but instead I'm probably just going to do a kind of themed Lego build. So I think I'm going to do the Halloween build with the Hocus Pocus and the Nightmare Before Christmas. And then I'm going to do probably a full video for the castles where maybe Arjuna, if he's into it, he builds one castle while I build the other castle and we build that together. So if you guys are into this type of video and you're really enjoying watching us build Legos, then you're in luck because I think we're going to be doing 2 more over the next few months. I don't know when those are going to be, but we're going to be doing 2 more videos. So if you're watching this to this point, thank you. We're still going strong on the 24-hour marathon. Make sure that if you're not subscribed, that you do subscribe, because that would be awesome. And I'd love to see you more on the channel and commenting on these videos. And I hope to keep putting out great videos for you. And yeah, so that's the plug for right now. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, comment below what kind of Legos. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to finish this up. But comment below what other Lego type builds you want us to do, because my husband has a growing list of Legos he wants. And I'm kind of into Legos now. So let's go ahead. Keep it moving. We're doing Winnie the Pooh next. Arjuna's finishing up the Cantina. And we're going. We're going strong. Okay. Bye. But not really. Bye. See you in a second. All right. Time to start Winnie the Pooh. This one is 1,265 pieces. Twilight was 2,000. Doing some random math. This will probably take me like 5 hours. So we'll see what I actually get done tonight. Maybe Arjuna can jump in and help me when he's done. Or maybe I'll just finish it off in the morning. But either way, I'm excited. It's super cute. We still got Breaking Dawn Part 2 on. And I've got a little bit of energy. I'm still going. I'm still going strong. And I'm just ready. I'm ready to knock this Lego out. All right. Let's do it. Obi-Wan! We have officially finished the entire Twilight Saga today. We did Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, Breaking Dawn Part 1, Breaking Dawn Part 2, and we're still going strong with our Legos. We're officially just over halfway through our Build-a-Thon, so that means we have 11 hours and 44 minutes left of this challenge. It's currently 12:51 a.m. So hello, it's now Sunday instead of Saturday. And I think we're definitely feeling a bit tired at this point. I know Arjuna has yawned a few times and he's definitely slowing down a little bit, but he's still going strong, right?
Yeah, 2 more bags.
Yeah, he's got 2 more bags left, which is awesome. He has 18 bags and they're all like multiple bags within bags, and it's just been a very daunting task. And I'm currently on bag 3 of I think 6 of the Winnie the Pooh build, and my goal is to actually try and finish tonight. So I'm here, Arjuna and I are supporting each other through this. We've got our snacks, we've got our water, we've been staying hydrated. I didn't get to go and like work out because I've been in like such a good zone today, but that's okay because we're just kind of walking back and forth in the apartment. So I didn't get like a whole bunch of steps today, and that's totally fine because I knew we were going to be sitting down doing all these Legos, and I'm still having a lot of fun. And I think now we're just probably going to put on like some House Hunters because we've watched an entire saga of movies. We have watched 5 movies today, which I don't even know the last time I've done a 5 movies in a row watch, and I don't think I've ever binged the entire Twilight Saga in one stretch before. So that's actually a really fun accomplishment. I didn't even know that the video was going to end up like that, but we just kept going, and I'm really happy we did because those movies still hit just the same as they did when I was a teenager and had just finished reading all the books. We're still going strong. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm definitely tired. We're going strong, and we're going to keep pushing through, and hopefully we'll be in bed by like 2. I know sometimes people do these challenges and they're like, you can't sleep or try not to sleep or take power naps, but I'm almost 30. My husband's past 30, and we need our sleep because we still have things we're going to be doing tomorrow after, or I guess later today, after this 24-hour challenge is over. So we're definitely going to allow ourselves to sleep a bit tonight. And I just don't know when that sleep is going to start, but I need to stop talking so we can get back to building these Legos. Arjuna's still going strong, and I'm just yapping away as I normally do, but okay, I'll stop talking now. Just enjoy these little montages. So, babe, you did it. How you feeling?
Tired, but feeling accomplished.
Yeah, that
Well,
is
man.
huge.
It was interesting. They didn't have guides to like where to put every single character, so I kind of, made my own scene, put some people in different places. But yeah, it's cool. It's really awesome that it opens up and everything.
Yeah, this is really cool. And there's so much detail to it. I think that's like what's really cool about Legos is how much detail that they actually put into this. What are you ready to do now?
Sleep.
I'm not gonna be able to finish tonight, but this is my 5th bag, I think. I am like a good chunk of the way through this book though.
You have 6 next. You're almost done.
Yeah, I have 6 next. So I'm doing good. I'm definitely tired. So I'm just gonna finish up with what I have out on the table right now. And then tomorrow I'll have bag 6 and 7, and then I'll be done. Then we'll be done for this Lego build for 24 hours. Just so you guys know, it is 2:58 a.m. I didn't think we were going to be going this long. We only have 9.5 hours left of this 24-hour challenge. So we have been building Legos for so long. I had to go wash my hands and apply lotion because my hands were getting dry. I don't use my fingers this much. I don't use my hands this much in the daily life. And it's just been really cool doing these Legos. Arjuna is about to fall asleep, and then I'm just going to wrap up this 5th bag for Winnie the Pooh, and then I'm going to call it a night. I'm so tired. I'll update you when this is all done for now.
A few moments later.
All right, y'all. So with that, I just finished bag number 5 of 7 of the Winnie the Pooh little treehouse situation. 6 and 7 I'm gonna just take care of tomorrow, but this is what we've got so far. I think it's pretty cute. I haven't enjoyed building this one as much as the other one. I've definitely enjoyed building this Lego so far. However, I'm not enjoying it as much as I did with the Twilight Cullen house, just because I think this one was made maybe a little bit later. It's not as recent as the Cullen house one. And with the Cullen house, the guidebooks actually tell you what the new pieces are that you're going to be adding to what you've built so far. And not just of what pieces you're adding, but they kind of highlight it and outline it where you're going to place it in what you've built. That definitely was a game changer when I was making the Cullen house, and not having that little ability and that call out when I'm doing this Winnie the Pooh house. And Arjuna said he didn't even have it for the Cantina. I think that really makes a difference in how fast and how quickly you can identify where you're putting the new pieces and get through these Lego builds. So I think it's definitely slowed me down. And that might be why anybody else who's doing these big Legos that aren't like the newest Legos that have come out maybe have difficulties doing the Legos or take a little bit longer. But I think it's a great addition that they've done for the Cullen house. And I hope that's something that they continue to do in all of the Legos going forward. And they keep making these adjustments to their instructions and their manuals and different things to make it easier and more accessible, because I definitely was running into some issues with this Winnie the Pooh one where it was like, add these 2 little pieces to this giant little structure that you've built. And I literally was like, where am I supposed to look for it? Where am I supposed to add this? So I would look into the pages and kind of go piece by piece trying to figure out where I was adding these new little pieces. So that definitely could have saved me time if I had the same advantages as I did with the Cullen house in getting those call outs. So that's, I guess, a little bit of feedback that I have for Lego, but I'm also very tired right now. It's, my watch died. It's 3:12 a.m. and maybe I'm just sleepy at this point, but I do think that would make all of the Lego experiences a lot better. But I'm going to go ahead and sleep on this. Arjuna finished his Cantina, so we're both going to bed right now. And we're probably going to try and get at least 6 or so hours of sleep, maybe 7 if we can squeeze it in, because we still have to finish these builds tomorrow. We're going to hit the hay. I will come back and update you in the morning with how everything looks, and we're going to finish out this 24-hour Lego build. So, good night, everyone. We'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning, friends. Technically, it is still morning because it's 11:02 a.m. I've been up for just about an hour. I just really needed to shower and wake myself up because I'm definitely still tired after going to bed at about 4 a.m. last night. We only have an hour and a half left in this challenge, which is crazy to believe, but we actually have a movie at 12:45 that we need to leave at least 12:15, maybe 12 o'clock for. So I've only technically got about an hour left in this challenge. So I'm not even gonna yap to you right now because I just need to focus on finishing this Winnie the Pooh Lego. And I think that's all we're gonna be able to do today for the rest of this challenge. So let me hurry up and build. I got an hour. Can I do this? I don't know. I'm gonna try my best. No time to sort today. We just have to build. 2 more bags left. I got this. I did it. It is 11:55 a.m. And technically we have 40 minutes left on our 24-hour challenge, but we're gonna have to leave soon. But I'm so proud of myself because I just finished the Winnie the Pooh house and it is so cute. I'm so happy I got to do this. Wasn't my favorite Lego that I've ever built. I don't know, but I absolutely love the process and it came out so adorable. And I'm just honestly so proud that I was able to do 2 huge Legos during this 24-hour period because I've never really done big Legos before, like I've been saying repeatedly throughout this video. So just to be able to test myself, see how well I can do it, was a really big accomplishment for me. And I think I'm actually really into Legos. I'll talk more about that in a second, but let me first show you what this house looks like. All right, so here's the house. It's so cute. So I had to build all these little tree leaves and branches. There's a cute little honeybee hive and cute little honeybees floating around there. And then of course we have Pooh and a bunch of his friends. I put Pooh over here and then Piglet's like on the side. He's holding a giant balloon so you can't see him, but maybe I'll put it in this hand so you can see Piglet. And then there's Rabbit and Eeyore and the 100-acre wood sign. And then we have Tigger back here. And then the cool part is, hold on, let me set this down. So it looks like this, but then you open up the sides and you have the entire like view of the cottage. It's so adorable. Let me move this. Hold on. Okay, now you can see them both. But anyways, so you have the sides of the house, which looks so cute. My favorite part are these little windows back here. And then you spin it around and you can actually see what's inside here. So you have these cute little bed. We have a cute living area right here. And then we have the kitchen. And then this is the door that actually opens. And then within here, we have the chair. We have a little like fireplace thing. We have a dining table. We even make curtains for the window. Up here is probably one of my cutest parts. It is Pooh's box of sticks. They're just like Pooh sticks right there. And then on this side, you have the bed with some more curtains, a little candle, and then you have tons of little honey jars all over the place, which I thought was such a cute little touch. And then we even have this little compartment here for Christopher Robin's umbrella or Pooh Bear's umbrella. That is the whole house, and then it just comes right back together just like so. I think I have to like actually latch it, but there we go. Just like so. You have cute little ladybug, some plants on here, and this is the full 360. I just couldn't be happier with how this turned out. I think it's super cute. I can't wait to get it in the display case and then display it. Ah, Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear, no. Okay, and then get it on display because I just think it's so much fun and it's so cute. And I kind of want to move Tigger a little bit to the forefront. All right, the clock just struck noon. We have technically 35 minutes left on our 24-hour Lego Build-a-Thon challenge, but there's literally nothing else that we can build in the next 30 minutes. And we also have to get going soon for our movie this afternoon. I'm really excited for that. But before I go, I just want to wrap up with some of my thoughts on doing a Lego Build-a-Thon as someone who's never really built big Legos before. First of all, I thought it was so much fun, and I definitely think this is going to be one of my new hobbies. Obviously, I still have 4 huge Legos that I need to do. I didn't get to the Hocus Pocus, Nightmare, or either of the Disney castles, but that's okay because now that I know how much it takes to actually build a 1,000-piece Lego or more, I know that I'm going to need to a lot of time for those Lego builds, and that's going to be okay because I'm probably going to come here and do those videos for you all so we can build those Legos together because I thought this process was really fun. So that's definitely a good takeaway for me is that I really love Legos, and yes, these 1,000, 2,000 piece Lego builds are very daunting and very intimidating. It's actually really fun, and it's not a difficult hobby to get into. Yes, it's expensive, but it's also an investment because it's also a nice piece of art that you can display. As you saw in my previous video of my apartment decor, I have a lot of pop culture art, and that's just something my husband and I like to invest in, and I think Lego is an extension of that. So although it is a little bit of a pricier hobby, there's definitely lower price points for you to enter into this hobby if you want to try out Legos. You don't have to go full out with these giant, huge Legos, but if you are really into it, I think it's really fun, and this is definitely a hobby I'm going to be adding to my list going into my 30s. The next thing that I kind of learned during this Lego process is that not all Legos are built the same, and I think as Lego progresses in the years that they've been around, they are continuously updating their processes of how they're creating these Lego sets and these guidebooks and these manuals. And I think the most recent Legos, like the Cullen House that I did, that's probably one of the most recent Legos that has come out at the time of my filming this video. Their updated processes to the manuals, adding those yellow highlights to make it easier for the Lego builders to actually put together the pieces and the structures is incredible. I think it's fantastic, and I think they definitely should do that more going into the future, because it definitely makes it a little bit easier to get into this hobby and it's not as difficult. So anything that makes this process easier, I am all for. So that is definitely something that I've learned just about Lego in general. Also, the last thing I want to point out is that I think Lego, while it is definitely something you have to do by yourself, unless they have different guidebooks that are separated by different pieces of a structure, you have to do a Lego build kind of on your own, but you don't have to do it solo, meaning probably one person per project. But I did this with my husband. He was working on his own separate Lego. I was working on my separate Lego. And I think that was so much fun. We got to do this together. It was a great bonding activity. We literally spent 24 hours, well, just under, because he's getting ready. He finished his Lego, but we finished doing this together. And I think it's just a really great time to spend with someone that you care about, or friends, or even get a group together. So I don't know, maybe hosting a Lego party where you all work on the same Legos, or if you're like us and you have a ton of Legos that you've been trying to build, like kind of a TBR cart, but for your Legos, just get together, bring a Lego that you want to build, and host like a Lego party. I think it could be a really fun hobby that you can share with others. So that's another takeaway I got from doing this Lego build. But I'm already running a little bit late for what we have to do this afternoon, so I'm going to wrap up this video right here. I had a blast doing this 24-hour Lego build with my husband, but also with you all. Thank you for staying up to this point in this video. If you have stayed to this point in this video, go ahead and leave a brown heart emoji in the comment section below, because I want to know who's watching to the end of these videos. Thank you for watching. You can find me, Sahara, the Borderline Millennial, at Borderline Millennials on all platforms like Pinterest, TikTok, not even Facebook, no. Instagram and YouTube are my primary platforms that I'm on. I also write a blog every now and then, borderlinemillennials.com. I'll link everything down below. If you haven't been subscribed, I hope you want to subscribe now that you've watched to the end of this video. Like, why not subscribe? But subscribe, like this video, share it with a friend, and I hope you have a 24-hour Lego Build-a-Thon on your own sometime. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!